Good evening, manifestors. It is Nadia Victoria here on this Hump Day Wednesday. How has your day been? And for those of you who are, let me turn on some light here because, this isn't the best camera and I'll be looking all fuzzy. And I just need for this phone to stand up and give me a little light. All right. But how are you guys doing? For those of you who are participating in the 30 days of manifesting abundance, how is it going? Drop a comment. Let me know how it's going so that other people can, see how, other people are doing and see maybe, maybe get some ideas on what ways you're handling or what you're doing and, maybe take some ideas from you. You know what I'm saying? And if you're struggling, I always suggest setting an alarm so that way you'll not forget, and also setting your timer, setting it for 15 minutes, and that way you'll know that you've spent quality time with yourself and God. Okay. Don't forget to invite in your guardian angels, and whoever else that you feel has, your best interest in the spiritual realm. All right. Well, God, I thank you for this day. I thank you for every eye, every ear, every individual that is here with me. And I pray abundance upon their life, God. I pray that you are changing mindsets and that you're helping them to connect the dots, God, to why and what, when, where, all of that. I thank you. I'm thankful that you're connecting those dots for them and helping them to connect those dots so that they can truly heal and have abundance in all areas of their life. God, I thank you that you're breaking generational curses, that this individual has decided in his mind and her heart that today or whenever they decided to join this journey, that their families will be changed because they are taking the initiative to break generational curses. Their families will be blessed. They will live in financial bliss. They will take care of themselves financially, physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, all that entails their overall well-being. They are committed to it. I thank you now because we know we have to take care of mind, body, and spirit in order to really, really succeed in this life. I'm so thankful for each of them. I'm so thankful for each of them. I just want the warmth of God to just cover you guys, cover you, and just let you know you have chosen the right thing to do by just dedicating a little time to talk to God, to listen to God, and to let go of fear, let go of anxiety, let go of feeling that like you don't deserve it. Find your strength, find your inner voice, and speak to yourself. Thank you, God. Amen. All right. But yes, so how has your Wednesday been? You know, it's amazing to me because um, uh, I I called myself trying to do a detox about a month ago, right? I have did it. Well, I guess God allowed me, kind of gave me the intuition and the directive to start a cleanse yesterday, right? Um, I guess he said, well, I ain't gonna mess with her on Monday, even though they're starting, Sunday, Monday. I'm not gonna mess with her because she still got some leftovers from Sunday night. But I'm telling you, when I woke up Tuesday morning, it was just like clear as day, do a cleanse. And so I've been doing a meal replacement for breakfast and lunch. I just get from Smoothie King a 32-ounce, the big cups of the kale, apple, whatever smoothie, and I'll get them to add in the probiotic and the energy booster, and I also do the diet down. But they also have protein. You can do as many add-ons as you want. Um, but I think the 32 ounces like only like 420 calories. But by the time you add those other things on, you might wind up at 440 calories for just those two meals. And yesterday, okay, of course, the first day is always going to be easy, right? But I'm trying to be trying to follow what my gut and what I hear spirit telling me to do. And for some reason, just yesterday, I'm telling you, I got the notion to cleanse and to organize. So I'm sharing this with you guys. So if you've been hearing, go on a cleanse, or if you've been hearing, get organized a little bit, then I want to encourage you that you're not just tripping. That's really what Spirit is saying to do. Okay, some of us just need to jumpstart, you know, things, and I think this is a great way to jumpstart and enhance this 30 days of manifesting abundance. Now, mind you, I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm telling you what I'm doing. You do what's best for you. I just feel like for me, feel that Spirit is telling me, during this 30 days, I really want you to start off strong. I want you to cleanse your mind, and I need you to cleanse your space. I was, like I was saying, so that smoothie, I did it yesterday. Like I said, the first day is easy. So for lunch, for breakfast and lunch, that's all I had. By dinner, I went to 10 Lizzie's, TINLIZZY apostrophe S Cantina. And I had the taco salad. Oh my God, it's so good. I had it Monday before I had the notion from Spirit to do this, and it was so good. So it was perfect that I had it on Monday, because I went right back last night and had another one, and it comes with like it comes you don't have to get any meat or protein at all, but it comes with like kale and other greens, and grilled onions and peppers. It has like the like a salsa mix, pico de gallo type mix, and it has so you got your tomatoes, onions, corn, black beans, a few little strips of tortilla chips in there, and then it comes with like some kind of vinaigrette, cilantro, lime, or whatever type of dressing. The first night they only gave me two. Last night they gave me three dressings. But either way, I feel. And then last night they added a lot more cheese on it, the cotija cheese. But I feel like this: if I have only had 420 calories for lunch and breakfast combined, I can eat this little extra cheese. I'm not gonna trip on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna trip on this extra little bit of dressing, because God, you know my heart. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still eating more greens on top of greens that's already mixed up and mixed in the smoothie, the veggies and the fruit. So that's just what I'm doing. The probiotic also, if you don't, I would suggest doing probiotics from time to time, just to clean that gut system up. You know what I'm saying? It is really, really good to clean that digestive system out. Okay. But, anytime you do like these cleanses, it's cleansing the toxins out your body, and it helps with mental clarity as well. And so I understand exactly why God led me to do it. Because when you're trying to manifest, sometimes you can get distracted with all kinds of things in your life. And when you make the conscious decision to, okay, I'm going to do this, but I also want my mind to be clear. Sometimes you can just step it up a notch by doing a little cleanse. This is not causing for me to die of hunger. I still get to eat. But I will tell you this. Today was a bit more of a struggle. I started out good. Breakfast and lunch had that smoothie. But honey, about 5 o'clock, I was getting hangry, because I was ready to eat. You know what I'm saying? So I had to just wait for Dakota to get home, and then I knew we could just go together and get something to eat. So I went to this place called Genya Ramen, and they have a creamy vegan bowl, and you can add like all these different little toppings. Like they have a boiled egg. You can do tofu. It comes with tofu, but I like fried tofu. But so I changed it and put grilled chicken in there, or whatever. So you do what you got to do. But I'm trying my best to do what Spirit tells me to do. And then when I heard organize, get things in order. Yesterday, I just started cleaning up, and I had stuff all over the place from where I had been doing oils this weekend. And I just felt the urge, get up, clean it up, clean the dishes up, clean up, just straighten up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And came to my room. I had baskets of clothes, went ahead and folded them up, went and hung up the jeans and hung up the shirts or whatever, you know. And that's also important when your environment is conducive to meditation. It's clutter free, that allows for the spirit to truly flow. You just think, you come home or you go in somebody's house and there's clutter everywhere. You're like, oh my God, you don't know where to step. You got toys over here. You got a jacket on the floor over here. You got baskets of clothes over here. You got stuff everywhere. You know, it's I find it more peaceful to me when I walk back in my room and the bed is made, even if it's not completely made, but I pull the covers up a little bit, on the bed, then I walk in and that bed is torn up. It's just not welcoming. So can you imagine, you trying to talk to God and you trying to talk to spirit, and you don't even feel welcome in your own room, okay? But you want to invite God in. I invite you in, God. I invite you in, spirit. Now, mind you, they will come. You know what I'm saying? But if you want them to really flow freely, your mind has to be clear. And if your mind is not clear because there's clutter everywhere, then it's gonna be hard sometimes for you to hear. And you just clutter, when you have consistent clutter, I'm not talking about, every now and then you have a cluttered space. But if it is consistently clutter filled, that is an indication that maybe you have clutter in your mind as well. You got too much going on. You need to get some things organized in your mind. It's indicative of some other things. You know me, I'm always going, what's underneath? Now, I mind you, I know some of us work, 2 and 3 jobs, and, we work a lot of times out of the house, but we got to have a day or two somewhere where we can, straighten up a little bit. At least have one space in your house that you can go to and pray and meditate and just be free. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to lay on the bed and meditate. You got clothes all over it, and you got your makeup bag on it. You got your Victoria's Secret bag on it. You got everything just laying on your bed. It's hard to really focus. So it's indicative of some other things going on. There's probably some depression underneath there. There's probably some worry underneath it. There's probably some doubt, or even in more serious cases, there are some other issues, some really deep issues. Now, oftentimes we go through circumstantial depression. We go through circumstantial anxiety, because I feel like every time I go to the airport, I get anxiety because I'm start thinking like, Lord, did I put everything in my bag? Lord, am I gonna get up here and forget I got something in my bag and have to turn around and go back? Lord, make sure my bag go through here and I don't have any containers that are bigger than what they say I can get on there. So it's just like a little thing, that's situational, it's circumstantial, but on just like on a everyday basis, several times throughout the week, to be full of anxiety or to be so depressed that we can't organize our space, that is, like I said, indicative that something deeper is going on. And if it is, you know exactly what it is. If you just sit quietly long enough to try to figure it out, it's going to be important that you do that if you're trying to do any 30 days of manifesting, because you don't realize how it's going to impact your manifestations, and it may not be as productive or as full of the results that you desire if you're not with a clear mind. So connect the dots. If you have clutter everywhere, something is going on underneath. You have some unhealed hurts, some unhealed pains, something, whether it be grief and loss, whether it be, I'm still grieving over the loss of my family member, or whether it be, I lost my job, and ever since I lost my job, I just can't seem to find the motivation to do things. Or it could be, since my wife left me. You know what I'm saying? 2 months ago, I just can't, find the energy to um, to do anything. If you have that type of clutter in your mind, it's probably going to be seen in your living space. So I encourage you, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. I tell you, we oftentimes feel like, seeking help is a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Because once you seek help and you get the help that you need, and now you feel better, and now you're being productive, now you're seeing success in your life, now you're realizing that the only thing that truly matters in your life is you. Yeah, we all need somebody along this way. But when you realize that you are numero uno, that you are your first priority and your first responsibility, then you can find somebody else to love on. Then you can find your way through the grief and the loss. Then you can find your way through, the loss of a job. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we get attached to too many of the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of times why we got a lot of clutter in our house, because we're holding on to too much stuff. Now, that's going to be a whole nother segment, but we're holding on to things for too long. And that's why we are adults. Going back to what I said, we're 41, 45, 35, 36, 28 years old physically, but still emotionally age 15, age 12, age 10. Because we've refused to let go of the hurts, let go of the pains, recognize that, you know what, this happened, but I am free. Okay? So that's what Spirit gave me. I don't want to keep y'all too long, okay? I'm telling you, this is just what I had, and I hope it helped you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, that maybe you'll be encouraged to also maybe do at least one meal replacement per day. If not breakfast and lunch, maybe you can just do breakfast, do a shake. Or, they have these meal replacement, my son does them. My son Kendrick in Augusta. He does them a lot. He gets like from GNC, but I think they sell it at Walmart too, because he said the man at GNC told him to go to he said he went in GNC and the man was on the phone and he was asking the man the question. He was trying to was getting ready to check out with the stuff. The man told him, "Hey, they got that cheap at Walmart." I'm like, he was really caught up in that conversation that he didn't care. He was like, you know what, go to Walmart and get that cheaper, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually do that too. Whatever you want to do. If you don't want to do anything, that's all right with me too. But if you don't do that, just try to, keep your area where you're praying, even if it's just your car. You know what I'm saying? If that's where you do your 15 minutes, then clean your car up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And keep it as clean and happy. You know what too, when things smell good, it makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? There are certain, y'all, I know y'all have heard of aromatherapy, right? So there are certain smells that stimulate happiness and healing and calm minds. Lavender, that's very calming and relaxing. A lot of people will drop a few drops of lavender in their bath water, or they'll will put some lavender in their diffusers to help, keep the environment calm, cool, and collected, right? You know what I'm saying? And it's relaxing to the mind, the body, the spirit. You know what I'm saying? There's so many other things, y'all. Don't get me on that, because I am a herb and essential oil freak. You know what I'm saying? So from rosemary to cinnamon oil, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Peppermint. I think I talked to y'all about peppermint before. Dropping a little bit of that's also good for removing anxiety but so spiritually it's good for anxiety and things like that. But it's also good for like muscle aches and stuff. So, but yeah. So I don't know how I got over there. But yes, so I hope you guys are having a good day, and happy hump day to you all. So I'm going to close out. Grab yourself and touch yourself and just tell yourself, I am. I. Say your name. Nadia Victoria. I am deserving of wealth and prosperity. I am deserving of healing. I am deserving of being whole and free mentally and physically and spiritually. I will not be in bondage by any religion. I will not be in bondage in any relationship. I will not be in bondage in any job place. I will not be in bondage from my past. I am free. I am a giver and I receive bountiful blessings in return. I am a precedence. I am the culprit in my family for change. I pray for my family continuously. And because I pray, changes happen. I am powerful. When I speak, God hears and he moves because he loves me. And because I speak from a heart of gold and purity, I speak with compassion. I speak with love. And compassion and love is returned to me. I am a giver. So prosperity and abundance belongs to me. Thank you guys. Your manifestation goddess is signing off. Happy hump day.